No Mo Hukimo, welcome back to Navigation Home Stadium. Day 2, Pasifika Youth Cup 2024. And what a fantastic game we saw last out. Tonga Samoa finishing up 16 points apiece. And now, first time to see Tonga development side in action against Niue. Championship Division first round. Light breeze blowing from the south here at Navigation Homes. Very, very hot conditions. An excellent underfoot. And, crowd, vocal crowd too, supporting the young men on display here this afternoon. And Courtney Tidy with me, Jeff McTavish again in commentary. Looking forward to having former Leeds Rhino, UK Super League winner, former Kiwi, Samoa International Willie Poaching with us later on this afternoon after the lunch break. The Coco, if last game was anything to go by, this should be a cracker.
Well, it sure will, and we saw the teams come out of the tunnel there, and it's great to see the support that we have of the Pasifika Youth Cup, but you can see the Niue flags, the Wahine supporting them at the back of what will be the Weddell, the cultural challenges. First match of our championship.
Penalty as well. So after weathering an early red storm from this Tonga development side, chance to play a little bit of territory and set the play inside Tonga's half here.
Yeah, great kick there to find touch, as you said, Jeff, just inside Tonga's half. A real opportunity here for Niue.
Misipo. The ball dishes it away. Oh, Lorna plays the ball. Other half. Yeah, Tonga Toa sends it away. Tonga's defence tested for the first time in their half. Just a mistake again. Just as they were looking to build something. Tonga will have a chance to reset. Around 25 metres out from their line. Paya sends it in, off the back they go. And here he is again, involved already. Very close to scoring the opening try of the game. Felipe Wakaho. Oh, Tuuta trying to stay on his feet. Again, quite happy to play just up to centre. I'll find some space and metres off the ruck. Palu has the ball. Again, a little deeper this time, looking for the pass out the back. There it is, though, for Fafita. Wrestling his way towards the 40 Niue territory. They go quickly. Vaka, strong. Solomono Vaka. Fafita. Again, here comes the kick from the standoff Paya. And it's well claimed inside of the 10 as Tonga get up very, very quickly on Talisa, Joseph Talisa. Now here's Tua. And bring him to deck. So a good defensive set so far for Tonga, but a leg pull. And again, second time in the game, Niue an opportunity to clear.
In Tonga, they'll be disappointed with that penalty, especially because they had such a good set. They completed their set, they stuck to their structures, and then unfortunately, and could keep Niue down their end of the field. Fortunately, giving away the penalty and allowing Niue the opportunity now from the halfway line. But when you have a great set like Tonga just did on attack, then you want to back it up with a strong set defensively.
Niue clattering into Tonga's defence. This is Samupo. Samupo just short of the 40-metre line. And again, there's another error too early on. Just in contact, controlling the football.
Tried to get away, quick play the ball there for his side in Samupo, but unfortunately there were Tongan defenders still around the ruck, and that's the risk you take when if you're trying to play it quickly, you're losing the ball there. For this Niue side, when they have the opportunity, it's just about being disciplined, doing the little things right, which Tonga have been doing so far on attack.
Here's Hansen. The halfback just over the halfway line and sets the play again for Tonga. He's good on his feet. Oh, again. Wants the ball in his hands. Looks dangerous. Now just left behind momentarily. Solomon Ovaka does well to regather. Away they go again. Tuvai Kuvalu. Fafita flings it away. We're going to get some real width on the ball here through Filo. And David Filo, fleet-footed, dancing around the defence. Eventually he's wrapped up 12 metres away from Niue's goal line. Looking for some quick ball again. Bayer this time puts the ball along the deck and well gathered. Toa for Niue. The referee's whistle's gone, and it will be Tonga's ball. Just looking to try and raise the tempo here. Paya sets it away and crashing into it. Tuuta. Timoko Tuuta. Driven back as they go again through the big man, Vaka. There it is for Tuvai Kivalu. The second row is very close to the line as they search for the opening try. That one's touched and gone down in contact, so Mikaeli. The back rower close once more. Shooting for the line, looking for the try. And the hooker's going to score it. Oh, it's well defended, in fact. Nathaniel Fafita, very, very close.
Great defence there from Niue. Tonga close so many times that were able to hold them up in goals, but also stop them, and some charging runs as Tonga have another go. But it's, as I said, great defence from this Niue side.
Again, the D coming in on Felipe Whakohau.
Looks like fifth and last, so a changeover of possession.
Those two, they had their opportunities. Good defence, hats off to Niue. Jose Simi, their fullback. The first carry off the set. Had their opportunities up inside Tonga's half, just haven't been able to set any play. Just looking for some rhythm here early in the game. Tonga, a couple of sets defensively, very good though. As Niue come again through Cochrane Makalena. Cannot pass, looking for some runners. Try and open up the space. Motu. And they win a penalty again. So that's a string of them for Niue. Excellent support, as we've seen over the last couple of days, for all of the teams here at the Pasifika Youth Cup. And beautiful conditions for Festival Rugby League brightest young talent from Aotearoa and the Pasifika on show. There's another carry. They go high and low on Samupo. Looking away down the left edge, but they'll go back to the right. Oh, he's hammered in contact. Lona, well driven back. Tonga Development's defence standing up to at the moment. That was high on Whario Misiepo. There it goes. Now there's a wee bit of space. And they go the direct route once more. Aitala. Plenty of players. A bit of depth now in the play here for Niue. The little kick through. And can they drive the man back? They can. That is excellent. There is some serious work through. Looked like he could get out though, David Filo. But again, credit to the urgency of Niue defensively to force the repeat set.
Here's Tonga, they'll take the drop out, but Niue so close to the line, almost looked like they were unsure what to do, and they put a little grubber through and were able to drag Tonga back. So Niue will get another crack on offense here. Repeat sets against Tonga.
Where it goes, Cochrane, Makalena drifts the ball off to Vaitala on the charge. Niue all the possession early to Tonga, but the opening try looks like it's going to come to Niue. Having a close look, and they will score it. Cochrane Makalena with the opening try of the game. All Tonga early, but as soon as they had a bit of a play with it inside of the half, this was the result.
And it's great work here, just close to the line, 10 metres out. Puts his hand up, says, give me the ball. I'm going for it. Off the back of a repeat set from his side. They put a grubber through early. You can see him here, just gets over. 3 Tongan defenders couldn't stop him. But as I was saying, off the back of a repeat set, they put a grubber through. Tonga looked like they had time and space to get out of the in goal, but it was just great defence and all heart from Niue to drag that player back into the in goal, force a dropout.
Great strength, Boston, Cochrane, Makalena. But Nomotu pops it over. And really, I think you'd have to say, Coco against the run of play, why the momentum was going. Really deserved their lead. Finally got in the half, played some good footy, and they lead by 6 here.
Well, that's right, and off the back of some great defence down on their try line just to keep Tongan Development out. And then start building their attack. And even when they were close, you could hear the crowd up in arms cheering for Niue. And then once they went over, tell you what, about 10 Niue flags went up in front of our commentary. So great to see the support that they have here.
Again, big contact on the charge. Delamere Faitala gets some of that, he says. Well, you can feel the intensity, the physicality in this one. As Daniel Fafita goes in, the hooker to make the tackle. They keep coming. Some spring in the step now of Niue after the try. Sevan Samupo to ground, the whistle goes. And it'll be Tonga's ball. Is just what they were after too. You could feel the momentum for Niue. They want to roll here. So this will just settle things down. Give them a chance to just talk it over.
You're right, Jeff. They were on a roll, so they'll be disappointed with handing over possession of the ball, as the referee just, I think, wants to have a quick chat to the Niue captains.
The early try to Boston, Cochrane Makalena for Niue. What will the response be here from this Tonga development side? Off he goes. Balu. Again, this will be back-to-back penalties for them.
Just raked it out of the arms there of the attacking player. Need to be a little bit more subtle than that, Jeff, if you're going to do it with 3 in the tackle. Good call there by referee Liam O'Brien.
Fafita just tries to lift the tempo again. Good run onto the ball. Isa Fimui pleading with the referee again. Fafita, a good front foot ball here for this Tonga development side. Strong on his feet, Moala. Wrestled to the ground. Look to crack them here though. They'll back themselves. They've got space. They've got players out wide, and they will score the try. An excellent finish, or has it gone forward? I think it has. Had it in his hands. Timakoi Tuuta.
And they had numbers there. It was 1-on-1. Actually 2 outside. Unfortunately, couldn't just pull it off. Almost like they had too much space out there, Jeff.
So this time, it's the forward pass that sees Niue off of the hook. Good defence last time out. Again, they go to work. Patuitoa taking it beyond the 20. It's Tonga though, again. Chance to work off of the error. Eventually, they'll be saying, surely we can crack the Niue goal line here.
And Niue, the message they'll be sending out across their team is just one set, defend for one set. We've done it across this first half. Let's hold on for one more set. Not allow them to score any points with just over 10 minutes to play.
There goes player shifting the ball on Afimui. Up very, very quickly on him. Tuitoa and Simi in there. The centre and fullback is Tonga go to work once more. Ngalo was ripped away, and the referee says illegally so. So a string of penalties the way of this Tonga development side. Nothing to show for it as yet. Maybe this time. Olika gets the ball away. Ngalo out wide, and they will score this time. Some finish too. Ala Dylan Watini Zelesniak. It's Olele who scores for Tonga.
Oh, and great work by this Tongan development side. Went straight up the middle, was able to get the offload out. And then they had numbers on the outside. Great out ball here, cut out pass all the way to the winger. Like you said, Dylan Watini is a Lesniak-like, David Pusitua-like. Just great work by this Tongan development side to get some points. Just under 10 minutes left to play.
Hats off. Niue had to do a power of defending, and in the end, succession of penalties and field position eventually told. Good finish in the end, exploiting the space. Lele with the try, and David Filo an opportunity to square things up at 6 apiece. Tough kick on the angle. Good nudge, good effort. Brilliant effort, David Felo.
We get another look at it here, just an offload out the back, and that's the danger of these big men, these big forwards. They draw 2, 3, 4 defenders. If they still have their arm free, they can get the offload, creating an overlap because you've drawn the defence so close towards the middle of the field. There's going to be an overlap out on the edges, and Tonga too smart in that instance, knowing to just throw that out ball, that cut-out pass to their right edge and allowing their winger to go over and score in Aholele.
Tonga possession. So just compounding now. Penalties, errors. Niue, this is where Coco, just a bit of composure and perhaps a chat, settle things down. Still the lead, but don't want to leak too many more tries just out from half time.
And especially not to keep coughing over possession to Tonga like that. Because Niue, they'll know when they have ball in hand exactly what they can do. We saw it down the other end of the field. They can be so lethal and so dangerous when they are on attack. But unfortunately, 3, 4 sets now in a row that they just keep handing over possession to this Tongan side after error and ill discipline. So you're right, they'll just be telling each other, let's get through this set. No more mistakes, no more penalties. Charging run there from Tonga, and it's another penalty.
Nuku Vangalo just tipped up, landing on his head. He's okay. It was a lovely short ball. It was from the halfback, Tyson Hansen, who passed that off. He had a flying line onto it. Nuku Vangalo. The referee just wants a chat. So just over 6 to go until the break here. And Tonga Development will have a prime opportunity to take the lead in this game. Good charge on Javier, but equally good driving defence back on the big man. Look, Javier driven down strongly. Still, here come Tonga. Good tackle low. Ariu Sipo. Out of acting, half he goes. JD Moore inside the 10, looking at options both ways here. Go again, strong on his feet. Sione Oleka. Players waiting away to the left. Have they got a bit of space out there to work with? Running the angled line, back in. Beautiful try. Excellent work. They kept asking questions, and in the end, Stephen Moala is the one who scores it for Tonga.
Great back-to-back tries from Tonga Development side there. Good start to the set. We have a look at the try here. 10 metres out. Their halfback, just a short ball, steps back off his left. Number 15, and is able to go over for his side in Stephen Moala. But it all started with some strong carries from their forwards up the middle of the park. And it was a great defensive effort from Niue. Driving tackle, forcing Tonga back. And it's just been reply after reply between both these sides with aggression and intensity. But when it's being played down this end of the field, Tonga have been coming up with the points. It's off the back of back-to-back, also penalties and ill discipline from Niue. With just over 4 minutes to play as they go for the conversion here. Unsuccessful.
They do have the lead. Now this is the finish of it here. They're setting up for the pass out to the edge, but he had other ideas, Stephen Moala. And when you're that big, that close to the line, sometimes all you need is the angled run back and no one can stop you. So discipline, an issue for Niue here at the back end of this first half. Fronting up defensively though, bumping out of tackles though. And Tonga, the momentum starts to swing their way. Liam O'Brien's already had a chat. And they've had a player sent off. So it just goes from bad to worse for Niue. He did warn them, Coco, and that's the end result. Not what they needed, just out from the half.
No, you're right. And I believe it's Boston Cochrane Makalina, who is a Niue try scorer, who's been great for his side. I mean, they've been matching the intensity, Niue, and as we said, penalty after penalty, and the ref did speak to them. In saying that, though, I don't think there's any malice in it. And when you've got big props running at you like that, you've got to stand up to them. You've got to get your shoulders in there. So unfortunately for Niue, not rewarded for their efforts on defence, and down a man, 2 minutes left to play.
So a test of their character and defence here now. Tonga development with the extra player. Can they take advantage of it? It's Moore, JD Moore driven to ground, just on the 40. Good depth in the play again from this Tonga development side as Hamanaki Palu is ridden to ground. Just beyond the 30. Here they come again, good stepping, good footwork. The kick from the standoff buyer. It's well gathered in the air, trying to keep the ball alive in the set, but will die with the ball. Hamanaki Palu sucking in the big ones there. Talisa for Niue. And just look to hold on here until the half. Talk it over. Ragdoll to ground, Joseph Talisa. He's happy to keep this tight and close out the set in the half. They'll get another crack at it here, Tonga. Hariu Masiepo is driven down on the 30-metre line. Big carry into traffic, Faitala. They'll take heart out of this half, just discipline has let them down toward the end of it. Niue had some good defensive play though. Filo brings it forward, 15 seconds remain. Simic makes sure of the tackle. There's the hooter. And one last opportunity to Uta ragdoll to ground. And that will be the end of this first half here. And the championship division, Tonga development, 2 tries, came back to take the lead. Niue had a player sent off, and that is the end result at halftime, 8-6. Tonga development over Niue.
At Pertec, we understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
Welcome back to Pasifika Youth Cup Day 2 and this championship division. On the boys' side of the draw, Tonga Development trailed early against Niue, who had to do a lot of defending, Courtney Tairi. But once they got an opportunity just to play a set inside Tonga's half, this was the result. First try of the match, good one too.
Yeah, it was, and just wound up from about 10 metres out, was able to edge his way over, was Boston Cochrane Makalina for his side. And as you said, they were starved of possession earlier on, and then they were able to come up with this on attack and just slam the ball down right under the post. But then Tonga Development were able to reply, sending their big men, great structure up through the middle, getting the offload, and it's just this cutout ball here all the way out to his winger in Aholele, who was able to slam the ball down for Tonga Development side. And it's been all the way of Tonga in regards to playing with structure, getting themselves up the field, playing with discipline. Niue just coughing up penalty after penalty. And this is a second try here for Tonga. Just a quick little step off his left foot. Able to go over for his side was Stephen Moala.
That was it. They responded with 2 tries to Tonga. And then it was the try scorer for Niue, who was given his marching orders by Liam O'Brien. They were warned about their discipline, so they went down to 12. Boston Cochrane Makalena took a sit in the chair, and we can see the officials having a chat in the middle of the field now, just talking things over. It's a long tournament. They'll be wanting to make sure the game is sharp on their side of things as well, Coco. Yeah,
that's right, and there was nothing in it when Boston Cochrane Makalena did get sent off, but as you said, the referee had already spoken to Niue earlier, just ill-disciplined penalty after penalty, and did have a word to the team and the captain to just say you need to just stop doing this. But then Tonga charging runs off their ringo, off kickoffs. It's hard to stop. You can see them on screen there under the 10. But when you've got someone like number 10, Solomona Vaka, running at you, you have to press up defensively. You have to have intensity. And that's exactly what Niue were doing. And unfortunately, it led to a send-off. No malice, no intent in it. Just trying to stop that go forward of this Tongan Development side. I will say it was great defence from Niue throughout that first half when Tongan Development just relentlessly kept coming at them and were able to stop them numerous times. But for them, every time they did have the ball, it was just ill-discipline and coughing up the ball, coughing up possession, and allowing this Tongan Development side to get back into it when Niue were leading them 6-0 earlier on in the half.
Niue back out on the field already, keen to get on with this. They trail by a couple of points, 8-6 the lead to this Tonga Development side. You mentioned him, there he is, the 10 on his back. Sizable figure of Solomona Vaka. He's played well in that first half. To get his hands on the ball, plenty here.
And what's been great about both these sides and across the tournament as a whole is all the players putting their hands up. They all want to get hands on the ball. They all want to take the hit-ups, not even just the big athletes and players in the middle, even the small athletes putting their hand up. They all want to go at it, as we see Tongan Development kick off to Niue. And unfortunately, a knock on and lost forward, not how you want to start the half. That's exactly how they finished the first half, with just ill-disciplined, silly mistakes like that, and straight away coughing up possession to Tonga Development.
Speaking of Hengi Fusitua, of course involved with this Tonga side yesterday, and There's so much interest in the players out of Tonga's program. 11, in fact, in the Premier side involved in various academies and development groups with NRL clubs. So they were unavailable for the tournament, still able to field a fantastic side, and some real talent on display here too for this Tongan upper. Here's one of them, Ambrose Polono. On the 20, real opportunity to start this second half with a hiss and a roar. There's Niue, a player in the bin. And they go again. Again, they've done this well. They've created depth and space out wide and just trying to free the pass on the edge, the offload. Ball is still alive though, and maybe in the corner for Whakahou. Maybe, but no. Good effort again. But equally desperation. Gauko Niue able to scramble across and pressure.
And great defence from them. They'll get the restart on their 10-metre line, but Tonga Development had opportunity out there, unfortunately knocked it on, coughed the ball up. So Niue, they'll have to work it out of their own end, and they would have had plenty to say at halftime, and a lot of it would have been around just going back to your structure, working the ball up the middle, not giving away possession, completing sets, start to apply pressure to this Tongan Development side.
Good job, tackle low, Cooley. The 12-man Niue to try and spark something from their own 30. Olo Mali out of acting half, and there is the kick. High it goes, drifting toward the 30. There's Tonga. Felipe Whakahou running it straight back to the halfway line here at Navigation Homes. Good play out of the ruck. This time, Taki Kuli again. Starting to play the ball down, holding the man up as Niue try and stay alive here, keeping the fight defensively. Too much pace and power out wide though. And Anoke Vangalo scores the try. What a start to the second half for Tonga.
And that's exactly what you want to do when Niue are a player down. They've got a player in the sin bin. So you want to make the most of this opportunity while he's still there. They go to the left edge, drawing in two players, know that they've got an extra player out there on that edge. That is in Vana Olo. Great work to slam it down. Great defensive effort though from this Niue side. I was really impressed throughout that whole set by Poimatangi Mata Utia. He was involved in almost every tackle for Niue, but unfortunately when you're drawing in these multiple defenders, it's going to create an overlap. And Tonga Development able to send a player straight down their left edge.
Away it goes, player. That one for this man, Enoki Vangolo, had everything. Had the wee goosey, the bump, and the finish. All power and pace down the left edge for Tonga Development. 12-6 they lead after trailing early against Niue and taking full advantage of the extra man.
All smiles there, but also the way he just held his sideline. He didn't come in. He stayed wide. He knew they could create the overlap if they could get the ball to him. He could just see nothing but the try line in sight.
Big contact. Ambrose Polono. Just imperative for Niue that they keep to their structures here and just hold on, try and limit the damage that this Tonga Development side can cause with the advantage in Vaka. All down just on Niue's side of halfway. Trying to step around the Michaeli, and D'Angelo Michaeli driven down. Good set this though, building nicely. And starting to play with real confidence now as Hansen chips the ball over. Looking to collect it. The little halfback goes in defensively though and does a good job too. Forcing Niue back to their 10.
Yeah, nice well-weighted kick there from Tonga, just over the top of the defensive line, just to complete their set. Great discipline from them, and making Niue, putting the pressure on them, knowing especially when they've been down here in the first half, they've been able to turn over possession, to create turnover ball. So a smart play there from this Tongan attacking side.
Makutui. Way to the left they go. Again, just trying to keep Tonga on the back foot down here. Tackle made though. Amanaki Palu it is. There's the turnover. Niue right in the fight. They can soak up time, regain the full complement, and try and reinsert themselves into this match.
Yeah, and they opted to go through the hands there on their last play of the set, Niue. I wonder if they knew that it was their fifth and last, and if they could have their time back to kick it deep, to not allow Tonga to start from the halfway line, force them to have to work it upfield, because they can be so dangerous, especially when they're down here, just charging through like that. Niue defense slow to get back on their line.
There it is for Hansen. Away it goes, and excellent footwork. Oh, he's close this time. Has he scored it? He has. Brute strength got low. And that's a good try. He's looked likely all afternoon.
We have a look at it here. Just a nice ball out, had work to do, beats one, steps back inside on his left, then back on his right, carries 2-3 with him over the try line to put it down for his side. And great work just on that left edge. And the points and the pressure starting to build up against this Niue side. Can see on the sideline Boston, Cochrane, Makalina. He's standing up, so his time in the sin bin must almost be up. He's ready to get back out there on the field to help out his team. They have been playing the end of the first half and then the start of this second half, one man down. So the odds have been against them, and Tonga development making the most of that.
Moala this time trying to curl it round, can't. So 16 plays 6. And always set, I think, to be restored here. Niue. In fact, they have been. But the damage has been done. Couple of tries for this Tonga development side. Still plenty of time to go, Coco.
Yeah, just over 20 minutes, but Tonga, they've scored 4 unanswered tries so far. Niue scoring the first try of this match, but Tonga, they've gone over 4 times since then, 2 in this second half.
Carried forward. Afemui pleading with the referee. Tonga on top, but just as I say that, one of the easier takes he's had today. D'Angelo Michaeli puts it down cold, and now they're restored, Niue. Just what they were after. Possession 5 metres inside Tonga's half. score here. Make it really interesting. And this championship round matchup, day 2. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here on Sky Sport. Thanks to our partners Stream Shop, helping bring you the action. There goes Cochrane Makalina looking to make amends. He's well met though, and driven down. Leka. Boy, Viviani passes away as they look to just get something going through George Waterhouse here, Niue. Deeper pass this time, cutting back on the angle for Rio Misipo. Quick play again, this is better from Niue. Cochrane Makalina once more. That's the 10-metre line. Opportunity to strike back here. They need to get back into this contest. They'll try and do it through their standoff. Nomotsu. Boy, Viviani again pops the ball up. Good defence on the goal line, trying to bring Cochrane Makalina down. He was looking for a second. But they've got a penalty here. He looks a bit worse for wear too. Just going to take a breather in a moment.
And that was the last, so a handover possession. Tonga Development will have to work the ball about a metre off their try line, but it was a great attacking set from Niue as they force Tonga Development back.
Brilliant work, that's huge. Here's another set they were after. Cochrane Makalina just dying with the ball, run out of options on the previous, but that is how they get the energy levels up. Excellent play. And they've just had a new lease on life, Coco, since they've had Boston Cochrane Makalina back on the field.
Well, that's right. They know they're playing with 13 men as we see him hit it up once again, just trying to ignite his team after spending some time in the sin bin, and he's making up for it the best way he can. And with this Niue attack on offense, they've got some great players running the ball up. Would just love to see some more support runners just running off their inside shoulders, just to keep the defensive line thinking as they send it out here to the right edge.
Niue stepping, toying with the defense. They've come to life, Niue, big time. Especially since Cochrane Makalina has been back. George Waterhouse driven down. His boy Viviani plays it quickly. Out of dummy half. Close to the line here as they look for their response. Now there's space. Players on the outside waiting for the ball. Cutting back is Simi. Being turned over though because just ran out of options in the end. He was very close. But a good response for Niue under the pump. Back end of the second. First and start of the second half. Tonga though, not out of the woods just yet as they keep coming defensively. George Waterhouse again. Just look for a cheap set here if they can. Niue shut them down inside the half, get their hands back on the ball. Ball away. Moala, he's been dangerous. Another try scorer is Stephen Moala. Dishes away loose on the ground, but it is there for Mikaeli. Keep it alive well. Tonga Development. And again, guess who? Here he goes. He's got plenty of toe. What a try this will be. And he gets another one. Finish to boot and Noki Vangalo. How good is that?
When he goes in for a double, similar to his first one, down that left edge for his Tongan development side. Had further to run this time. The streamers are going off in the stands, but he knew it. Put it right down almost where he got his first one. But it was great work in the build up to this one from his Tongan development side. They were deep inside their half, but it was just offload after offload. Good defense from Niue, but they couldn't wrap the ball up. Allowing those offloads can be oh so crucial, especially when you're out here on this left edge. The defenders were drawn in, and it created a big gap on the left edge for that man to stream straight down. You do not want the ball in his hands to go down that sideline. And Vainalo to get a double for his side.
Not a bad attempt. Brilliant nudge. Liza Afemui. Wee Banana sends it through. He converts the try, the second, to Inoke Vangalo, who had some serious wheels. Any more pace, he would have had a speeding ticket heading north. 22 plays 6. Tonga development, quite a turnaround. Trailed early and have really made Niue pay. And Boston Cochrane Makalena in the bin. He's come back with a vengeance though, trying to make his presence felt. And now with just over 12 remaining, the road back looks to be a long one for Niue here. Moala plays it back again for Fita. Looking for a runner off his shoulder. He's got one too. He's met hard though defensively. Sione Auleka.
And this is what this Tongan development side have been good at throughout this entire match. Just the grind. Niue being guilty of giving away penalties, not completing sets, whereas Tonga, if they know they're not going to get those offloads away, or beautiful long ball out to the right edge and taken over the touchline, but they've just been good at the grind and keeping Niue down their end of the field.
It was a lovely pass away, wasn't it, to the right edge. Afemui to find Baden Carter. Did his best to keep it alive. Big contact coming in by Tala with the ball for Niue. Viviani looking at his options, looking for a couple of runners. Ball away deep again. Just tipped up and dumped on the 40. Niue though lose the ball in possession. Just not what they were after. Trying to get a bit of flow back in their game, but it's just been disrupted, hasn't it, Coco? Having a player off and having to readjust, come back. Started the game so well after absorbing plenty of pressure defensively to score the opening try.
When you said it there defensively, especially a player down, that fatigue started setting in, allowing Tonga development. They scored 2-3 tries when it was 13 men on 12. And then just then, Niue on the attack, but I was really impressed with the way this Tongan development side got off their line defensively. Their line speed, they're up in the faces and creating that pressure against this Niue side, forcing the penalties. We see a chip through.
Early kick player on the set and trying to get the ball and regather was Baden Carter.
Just under 10 minutes left to play. This Tongan side leading 22-6, so they opted to put the kick through to that right edge, chancing their arm, which you can afford to do when you're up by so much. Would have been a play that they would have worked on at training or even spoken about this morning. If there's no fullback and the wingers are set up high, let's put a chip through, see if I can get my fast men out on the edges. If the ball bounces right and sits up for them, puts them through for an early try. So don't blame them at all for having a go at that one, having a crack, seeing if they can get away with it.
Good strength showing here by Moala. Niue through. Fucking Makalena. Now Simi just dropping it off and can't control it. Tristan Nualona. So all starting to unravel now for Niue.
Yeah, and just miscommunication there. Drifting across field, you've got a player standing flat-footed. Do you offload it or do you just take that settling tackle?
That flag on the far touch, not a sign of the wind here. There isn't much of it at all at the moment, pointing in the direction of where this Tonga development side are going, and that is to a comprehensive win at the moment. 8 remain. They have played some good rugby league, and this guy's been central to it. Nuki Vangalo gets the ball away in contact. Hansen. Where they go again. Here he is, Polono. Ambrose Polono, strong on his feet, gets it past the first defender in Talisa. Tonga through Javier. Now quickly out of dummy half and trying to scoot to the line for Feta. Very, very close. Picked up, trying to muscle their way over here now. Tonga, ball still alive, have to play it. In the end, they try the little grubber along the ground into the end goal. And it's well taken care of. They'll try and force a new end player back.
But we'll go back to where the knock-on occurred. Will be Niue ball. But that whole set for Tonga development side, I was watching their hooker Nathaniel Fafita, really impressed with his leadership out there. He was directing his players around, he was telling them where he wanted them to go, just creating those opportunities for his team, and he was able to go oh so close to the try line and put his team in really good field position, but great leadership showed there.
Just a kick there, so the penalty at the play of the ball. Good distance. Running it straight into contact and driven back for Lokotui.
Oh, within the 10, Tongan development giving away a penalty. I was about to say great line speed but from them, but just a little bit too eager.
Good support in the crowd here for both of these teams. Now they come again, Cochrane Makalena. Confrontational as always, stays on his feet, looks to try and free the ball. Plays it there as they move it away toward the right edge. Little bit of space, beautiful pass floated across. Niue stepping and wrestled to ground just out from the Tongan line here. In the angled run this time, Mali. Simeone Mali. Makalena, lovely pass. Gets the offload away. Stepping and trying to bust away through Niue. Here again, chance to spread the ball. Vaitala offloads and contact. There's a man away wide, and is that a try? Claiming it is Joseph Talesa. But again, it's out on that edge where Lepe Whakao was denied in the first half. Good attempt though.
Oh, great work there. He reaches out for it. Fortunately went into touch. Good cover defence there from this Tongan development side. But a great opportunity there from Niue. Didn't get the points. As Tonga development now working it off their try line. So hard to stop, and he's, oh, I was about to say he's still going. Solomona Vaka, he has to go back.
Not held initially, great run. Seen a few of those today. Solomona Vaka. Some real freedom from this Tonga development side. Hansen, look for an offload, plays the ball back. This one-off runners off the ruck has been very impressive today, nice and direct. This Tongan development side, and again another Polono. Ball control's been pretty good in contact too from them as the kick comes. The high one, and oh goodness me! It's gonna be 3! And Vaiangalo. This time he goes to the skies and says, yes please.
Well, what can't he do? A hat-trick for Vaiangalo. He gets up in between two Niue players. A well-placed kick. He goes up, as you said, reaches for it, catches it up from the sky between two Niue defenders, and then heads in goal, scores a try, smiles all around, cheers from the crowd.
What can't he do? Wheels, he's got wings, he's got it all. And Vaiangalo, a hat-trick for the big man. And a real entertainer, that is for sure. Well, he kicked a pretty tough one here moments ago, out on the angle, did Fimui. This one a lot more straightforward. No problems. So an entertaining display from this Tonga development side. Played some great code, and just over a minute remains. 28 points to 6. 3 tries, Enoki Vaiangalo.
Very impressed with the way this Tongan development side has played. They saw, I dare say, their big brothers, their Tongan side in the premiership, play just before them as Niue have the ball. Get it back off the short kickoff.
Niue. Great playoff of the kickoff to regather the ball. Good urgency. Still keen to play here. They'll be beaten in this match, but some real spirit and character being shown. Down at 12 for a good chunk of the match as Tonga took the full toll. They'll look to finish in the final 30 seconds here with a flourish. Will Niue. Mali shifts it away. They're going to break through, yes! Good defence on the line. Can he get it down? Lokotui. Well, that is testament to Tonga's defence. 10 seconds remain. Again, desperation. Well, it's one thing to score tries and entertain, but it is another to finish a game like that. Great fight, Niue, but equally as testament to this Tonga development side's character defensively to hold out the try. And deserved winners here in the championship. Tonga Development have beaten Niue 28 points to 6.